So why is Tesla stock dropping right now? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TactBot Solutions, and I took a couple of notes of the series of different articles that I read, and I really hope that this video just gets you one step closer to your overall goal of asking the question, why is Tesla dropping? So one of the things that we need to first take into consideration is yesterday was the 5-to-1 stock split, right? This caused Tesla to go up 12 to 13%, purely on the cosmetic approach of, hey, it's more affordable when it comes down to the price per share. So think about this. I want to first at least talk about the very basics. So Tesla plans to sell nearly $5 billion, right, worth of their stock. I just try to be funny. I guess it's not that funny. It's my little dad joke of the day. But Tesla announced today, the day after they did this 5-to-1 split, that they plan to sell $5 billion worth of common stock. And this is expected to be done over time. So with nearly a 500% gain alone in 2020, this little pullback, in my opinion, for long-term investors, which is completely different than my approach, right? I'm a trader. This pullback means very little, I guess, for long-term investors, especially if you've been able to take part of this 500% ROI in 2020 alone. Now with Tesla being worth over $400 billion, if you guys check their market cap valuation, I think right now they're at $460 billion. You guys can comment down below and update us on where it stands as of right now. But they plan to use the $5 billion, which again, for long-term investors, they plan to use the $5 billion to reinvest and get the balance sheet and structure to further growth and get it out of its debt situation. You know, Tesla was infamous for their valuation was assumed to be high when they were reporting nothing but loss. But one of the things that they've been able to do, especially amazingly in this whole 2020, right, is they've had 4 at least consecutive quarters, including part of 2019, that have actually become profitable. And I'm going to talk about why that's so important. But thinking about, hey, you know, we just went through this 5-to-1 split. It caused the stock to go up 12% purely off of cosmetic, nothing fundamental changed, and it still gapped up 12 to 13%. Now the day after, I think this is very strategic, and you guys can let me know if you think it was planned. I mean, Elon and his team are, I'm sure, some of the brightest people, right? It pushed up 12 to 13%. The day after, you report that you're going to pretty much lock in profits on $5 billion of its current valuation, as it's gapped up over 500% in 2020 alone. So you lock in profits, and then you use that capital. So it pretty much puts you at a break even based off of yesterday's performance and today. So you're still up 13% for no apparent reason, right? Just due to the stock split. And you plan to reinvest that money to get and put yourself in a better position when it comes down to your balance sheets and when it comes down to, again, the structure with capital. And this will only lead, and can only lead, right, to further growth. And why, you know, you might be asking, well, why would they want to do that? Well, one of the things that you guys have, I'm sure, heard is there's talk of Tesla qualifying to be added to the S&P 500 list. And because it's had 4 consecutive quarters of profit, it is now, it meets its criteria. So to be able to restructure, utilize that capital to put it in a better position to continue to report positive earnings, a little pullback on the day, I don't find it to be such a big issue, big picture. Of course, this is 100% my opinion. I'm just trying to have a better understanding of why would someone as a company choose to lock in profits of $5 billion to then use it to restructure, but it really just seems like they're just trying to put themselves in a better position to, again, continue to scale and grow so they can be added to the S&P 500 list. Because we all know, right, once it gets added to the S&P 500 list, once that's confirmed, I feel like the 12% gain that it had yesterday due to the stock split is nothing. When a company gets added to the S&P 500 list, just the news of when there was talk about Tesla being added, it caused it to push up. So I think once it actually gets added, I think it's only a matter of time for it to recover. And it looks like even during this time, from when I made this video, it went from red on the day to green. So it already looks like it's making a full recovery. So you guys let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think that Tesla will continue to thrive, or do you think that it's so overbought now that it's in the very early stages of it continuing to sell off, especially as maybe the selling pressure can act, of course, as a negative catalyst? So this is where it's at on the day already. It's been showing signs of a decent pattern in between the middle and bottom VWAP, making lower lows and lower highs, but during this live stream, it looks like we broke above the middle VWAP, and it's actually beginning to indicate signs of an uptrend. At the end of the day, never put yourself in a position in which you do not understand or feel comfortable in, right? Please watch your position size, and most importantly, never be afraid to lock in profits so you walk away with some money in your pocket. I hope that you learned something new in this video. If you did, I hope that you consider dropping a thumbs up. If you guys want to stay connected, you guys can join our free Facebook group. We're the largest Facebook group in the world for those who trade in the stock market, with over 290,000 members, and that's going to be that first link down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We upload new videos every single day, and if you want to watch one of my live trading sessions that we hosted yesterday, all you have to do is click on this video to watch. Like always, team, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.